Welcome back to Tryhard Tuesdays. This is Kasabe, and we had some rough showings earlier today. I'll go over those games in just a moment, but here's a current look at the squad here. We got Adley Rutschman at catcher for collecting all of the prospects, and we got Mike Piazza for completing the Conquest map. I haven't even had a chance to use him, but he's on the bench. We also have CJ Crone and Max Muncy are good power bats on the bench. I haven't been really doing that well with Jim Edmonds in Conquest, but he's been doing really well in Ranked, so I'm not sure why that is, but dude hits all liners in Conquest, but like dingers in Ranked, so I'm keeping him in left field for now. Good solid infield. I kind of mentioned it last game or last time out, but we have a lot of power hitters in the infield. And Buxton, I'm starting to get a little bit more of a feel for in center. Rotation, we went with Randy Johnson and Mick Abel. Our last time out, both of them just rung up the strikeouts, but we went 1-1 our last two showings. First game we won, and I think partially because the guy didn't know how to set his lineup. He had Johnny Damon batting fourth, but I was struggling a little bit to make solid contact in that game. Luckily won by a score of 3 or 4-1. And then the other game, nobody actually scored until extra innings. I was facing a guy who was pitching very well, and my batting did even worse that second game. But he did bunt cheese a few times, had some base running type plays to eventually manufacture the run, and I just could not score from there. But I did have 3 hits that went to the outfield that were caught by diving plays, so I guess they weren't technically hits, but some really bad luck for some of the balls that I did happen to square up. Bullpen, we just added Devin Williams here. Haven't had a chance to use him either, but the bullpen's starting to shape out. If we can get one more good lefty instead of Taylor Rogers, but for right now, just kind of that lack of speed and the break is something that's kind of unique for my bullpen. The rest of these guys just throw really hard. So we'll probably go with Casey Mize in this matchup here. As we look to recover from our first loss, right now we're 5-1. Looking to get over that 300 hump, and here we go. We are facing the Savannah Bananas with quite a few faces of the franchise and diamonds to fill out the lineup. We're at Laughing Mountain Park, which I'm not sure is the new meta or not, now that Ship It was kind of nerfed with its elevation. Some good unis by this guy, though. We're facing Robbie Ray in the rotation. We'll take our first few pitches, just kind of see what he features here. To start off, first a slider. Down the line to third base, good shift, reach for that one. Rutschman has good contact versus both sides of the plate. Power, pretty decent, but better in the right side of the plate. Ooh, that was a curveball right down the middle. Late on the fastball, that's going to be a pop out to right. I'm not sure what it is, just my timing is a bit off with some of these pitches. I go into franchise mode, and I don't know if it's just the latency or whatever, but like I'm Hall of Fame with that one. And I just seem to be a bit later with some of these other pitchers that I'm facing online. I do have a lot of good batters versus lefties though, so if we can get a read on Robbie Ray and maybe square something up later in the game, we do have quite a few guys that could hit some power dingers. That one to shortstop. Story is going to make it easily with his speed. And now it's Morneau, who isn't very good against lefties, but still do pretty well with. There's a fastball taken. Morneau's a good push hitter, though. We've had a few good push hits, including a home run last time out. That was a slider that I was looking for a fastball, broke down the middle of the plate. All right, we'll start off with Casey Mize and see how disciplined this guy is. We'll start with some splitters and stuff low in the zone. Ended up being inside, swung and missed. Kenny Lofton, though, I should probably start pitching high in case he tries to bunt. No, he goes up the ladder to Tucker, and that's a fly out to right. Yeah, this guy's swung at all 3 pitches so far. 3 pitches and 2 outs. Grounder to Story. See if we can attack that outside part of the plate. A swing on pitch number 4, so might as well try just going out of the zone if he's swinging at everything so far until he can prove that he can't. I'm not sure how he got that one and pulled it to left, but that's a base hit. Like, look at that. That slider was well placed. It was out of the zone, and he still got a hit on it. Buxton batting cleanup. I feel like this guy's going to cheese me later in the game with all the speed that he has. Buxton nearly pushed that one the other way for a home run. Dies out on the warning track. All right, Killebrew crushes lefties. He's probably had the worst time out of all my hitters the last few games since he batted against all righties. I'm late on that one. Does he still have enough to get it out of here? Oh my god, really? Are you kidding me? I was well late on that one, and that's still a home run. Okay, I need to look at this PCI. Look at that PCI! Wow. That should not be a home run, in all honesty. Is this guy gonna quit or switch pitchers or message me? I don't know. I agree with you, bud. Like, that was... that was one of the best hits I've had in ranked all day, and it wasn't even supposed to be a hit. All right, no, we're still live. Just needed to take a second. Here's Tucker, who's actually really good against lefties. Good curveball. Strike number 2. Yeah, that knuckle curve fooled me twice in a row. He should probably do that more until I get a gauge on it. Maybe when he's more ahead in the count. I love those low pitches. I just turn on them, but that one is expecting a fastball. See if he goes back to the knuckle curve here, down in the count. It's a slider. Correa didn't get all of it. It's going to die on the warning track. So that one is a fly out, but the other one that I was late on and had less PCI is a homer. Go figure. Edmonds just hoping to get a hit here so I can go back to the pitcher and not have him lead off the next inning. Ooh, yep, there's that knuckle curve. I kind of forgot about it for a second. From what I've learned here in the bottom half of rank as I've started to play competitively is there are a lot of people who can pitch really well. It's just mostly how well can they hit. Like, is there discipline there? Are they squaring up things properly? So I've been probably winning a few more of my games, not because of my pitching prowess, but because I've been able to square up and lay off pitches that a lot of other people maybe wouldn't be able to do. I know I kind of have this zoomed out strike zone, but I've been disciplined for the most part. Like, yes, there are some that fool me with those knuckle curves and everything, but I don't rack up strikeouts consistently. I have like maybe 5 or 6 a game. Now this guy's starting to be a bit more patient. Full count to start the second. Story, get him. Nice play. So he's being a bit smarter about it too. I mean, the first inning I threw 6 pitches and then I threw 6 to that guy alone. As he swings at the first pitch again, Correa on the next sinker. Sinkers are the meta too, like they just break the last second, especially those fast ones, and starting to pick up on that. I just haven't been able to throw sinkers very well. I don't have the best control on them, but there's 3 straight sinkers to end the second. So Casey Mize will lead this one off, see if we can just lean into anything, but probably a out to start. My best bet's probably going to push something the other way. That's how I got a hit with Mick Abel the last time. Ooh, backdoor slider, good pitch. Even if that wasn't the pitcher, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. Wow, shift doesn't pay off there. He's able to beat it out with his speed. That's why we have him at the top of the lineup. So we can do that or go deep. He's leaving a lot of those fastballs middle of the plate. I just can't seem to read it properly. That one's through the hole. Man, where were these hits last game? Not the one I played on stream last time. Just Story. No. 91 power. Just a bit underneath it. Now it's Morneau lefty on lefty with 2 runners on. I doubt I'll be able to do much with him. Maybe I'll be able to push something the other way if he keeps throwing like that. Oh, center cut slider. Why do I keep freezing on those? He's going for that knuckle curve down here. I can feel it. That was a slider. Breaking pitch. Gonna do one of those breaking pitches down here. There it was. Good placement, though. Morneau, not enough power. Gonna die out. To Acuna in center. Well, we're getting a few more hits. I think this is more than I had last game. And we'll just continue beating those sinkers into the ground. Although, is the shift on for Ramirez? That wasn't smart. Let's attack him inside. Will he chase the fastball up in the zone since we've been changing the eye level? Yep, he will. Pitcher Robbie Ray. I don't want to go too outside though, because he'll probably push it for a base hit. Yeah, he did push it. He's late on it. There's Edmonds out there and left. Get there, get there, get there. Oh, barely. I thought it would be quicker to run over there with Morneau than throw it to first. All right, here's Killebrew, which apparently if you're late and off the PCI will result in a home run with his power against lefties. Let's see if we can actually get into something here. All right, he'll walk Killebrew to begin the inning, and now we have Kyle Tucker, who's, again, very good against lefties. Actually better against lefties. As I was saying, into the bullpen, the far bullpen. There we go. All right, we're back on the win track for ranked. Did that even count as a homer, though, before it landed? I mean, he was hanging those fastballs and stuff, middle part of the plate. I was just, you know, not doing well from the few games I was playing earlier. But that one, man, I was ready for that one. Well, it's become a bit of a problem at this point. A lot of the ranked games that I play on stream only go 3 or 4 innings. I apologize. The 2 today, though, that went 9 or 10 innings, though, you didn't really want to see that. Like, nobody could hit, in all honesty. So this one was probably some of the best hitting I had today. But yeah, the home run didn't even count. I won 1-0. Should have been 3-0 as we go over the 300 hump here. I'll probably have one more video before the season ends, so we'll make a push for 4, maybe 500 off stream, and see if we can get any gameplay for that by the time the video airs, that is. But yeah, another Tryhard Tuesday stream W after about 3 or 4 innings. Wow, yeah, that Killebrew home run, man. Not sure what that was all about. But the Kyle Tucker one, I mean, that alone won the ball game. He wasn't really hitting very well in the few innings that I was pitching. Hitting still continues to be a problem. We just need to make it more consistent from game to game. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Tryhard Tuesday. I promise they'll get longer as we get more competitive here. This is Kasabe. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.